Well, this is going to be an interesting one. Sex. That's the theme of the latest anti-Trump ad. And I want to play it for you. And then I want to discuss something that rarely is the topic of a segment, which is me disagreeing quite significantly with a Lincoln Project ad, even if I agree with the takeaway, and with a broader sort of anti-MAGA message that I'm hearing. We have to be able to criticize, oppose, and destroy electorally MAGA without going so low that our principles are sacrificed. Okay? So watch this ad. There's entertainment value, yes, but it's connected to a quote-unquote rumor going around about a Trump affair. And while Trump is a man who has and is not morally opposed to affairs, and while the takeaway of, hey, Trump's associating with this crazy person, that's all correct, but there's no evidence he's having an affair. So I want to request to my fellow pro-democracy movementers to adjust course a little bit, all right? Here's the ad about Laura Loomer, the insane right-wing white supremacist person who has been hanging out a lot with Trump, and you'll see exactly what I mean in a second.
Loyalty matters, Donald, and no one is more loyal than Laura Loomer. You won the debate that Laura Loomer prepped you for.
They're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats.
She made you proud at the 9/11 memorial. She was your good luck charm. She raced to your side when you were in danger. Smarter than Chris and Susie, and even Corey. She knows best what MAGA wants for you. Totally loyal. Totally yours. All yours. In any way you like. And that's why they're trying to get rid of her. They're jealous. Haters.
I'm not involved in their conversations, so I can't weigh in on that. And I would encourage anyone else that matches her statements to stop.
They're trying to stop her, which means they're trying to stop you. She's more loyal, and she loves you. They want you to ignore her, Donald. And she won't be ignored.
Yeah, so oh gosh. So the Lincoln Project does on a day-to-day basis just incredible work. We've covered a bunch of their ads. I've communicated directly with them privately and have a lot of respect for what they do. And I'll show you some more recent ads that are brutal and perfectly on point. And what they're known for is taunting Trump in quote-unquote edgy ways, right? That it does the trick. Trump has lashed out at them and threatened to sue before. So there's a strategy there. I'm more using that as the jumping off point for addressing an online discussion that's been going on a lot that I think is not up to the standard that our movement should hold ourselves to. In this ad, for example, there's bare feet being massaged and someone's, I think, back or some bare skin being touched, and then she'll do anything, Donald. And what that's alluding to is online, a lot of people are saying, oh, Trump and Laura Loomer, this crazy right-wing figure, are having an affair. And the bigger story that this sub-story is coming from is one we've covered a bunch, which is Trump defending his relationship with and defending his association with Laura Loomer, who's recently and throughout her career been making insane racist remarks. And if you're a MAGA person thinking, oh, here a lib goes again using that racist term, Marjorie Taylor Greene felt it was too racist for MAGA. So you know it's bad. We'll be right back to the video just really quickly. If you're not already, I would appreciate you clicking that subscribe button. We are really close to 1 million subscribers. You can help us get there. Easy, free way. And then we do have merch at lukebeasleymerch.com with Harris as a promo code. You can get free shipping. Super cool election-themed merch. Check it out. Back to the video. But because salaciousness sells, many of my fellow members of this movement, we all have the same broader goal of opposing MAGA and Trump, have stooped to the level of, without any evidence, pretending like there's an affair going on between Laura Loomer and Trump. And I don't think that's the road you want to go down, because one of the things we don't like about MAGA is that they're constantly pushing conspiracy theories without evidence. Sometimes a narrative just sounds nice, so they'll throw it out there. And some, like this Lincoln Project ad, it's sort of being done in a joking way. Still, that justifies a lot of the, I'm going to be a dictator on day one. A lot of things that people do is justified with sort of, I'm joking. But online, a lot of people, I saw an article from some political publication asserting it. And then when I read through the entire article, it was more of an independent, indie sort of publication. It wasn't a major outlet, but there was no evidence cited. It was just, hey, this would make sense because Trump has cheated many times. And because that's totally not beneath him in terms of his morals. But I have a different thing too on this. If any time Trump develops a friendship or relationship or associates with a woman who's younger, you just scream, they must be having sex. Is that not misogynistic? I get that Laura Loomer, we're not too concerned about her feelings, but as a principle, isn't that, number one, not a standard, like I said, that, or it doesn't live to the standards that we should be upholding? And two, it makes us seem as loose with the facts as the other side, which then distracts from the really important story here, which is that he has a friendship with her. That's enough. That's the story. But you see all these, oh, Melania's probably hating how he's doing this, or, oh, I don't even want to say some of the stuff, just gross stuff about what they're doing and on the plane, and that's just fact-free conspiracy theorizing. If we got some evidence of an affair, then it's sort of a story because Trump's party family values cheating again, but we don't have it. So let's be better, is my point. And I don't like us developing a culture of, for the sake of political advantage, we also just throw around jokes or evidence-free allegations that fit a narrative, sometimes even could make sense, like how Trump has the character of someone who would do that, but we don't yet know him to be doing it. And also that sort of icky, every time a woman's around Trump, we just say, she must be, because that's all she would be doing. No, come on. Let's just focus on how terrible she is and the fact that he defended their friendship. That's enough. That's enough, because that's the stuff that sticks with the facts. You can let me know if you disagree. You're wrong if you do. No. But you can let me know if you disagree in the comments. Here are some other ads, though, from the Lincoln Project that are fantastic.
There's an old saying, it takes a village. Every great step this nation took in its history, from civil rights to women's rights, they required community, partnership, the village. But in every village, there's the same risk. The village idiot. And the one thing you never do is let the village idiot call the shots. We did it once. We can't do it again. This November, vote. Your village depends on it.
Flawless. And then you have this.
I can't believe we're having this conversation again. So here we go. You know who the candidates are. You know what's at stake. One candidate promises a divided America filled with lies and hate. And one stands for change. Kamala Harris has more courage, more honor, more guts than this guy ever had. So you decide, are we really going back down that same fucking broken road, or are we moving forward towards hope, towards freedom, towards change?
We know a strong middle class has always been critical to America's success.
There's promise that lies in change, and the time for change is now. So what the hell are you waiting for? Because if it's the woman thing, it's time to get over that. It's time for hope, for change. It's time to be a man and vote for a woman.
There it is. And then this.
Somewhere there's a girl. She could be 6, she could be 13, she could be 18 and ready to venture into the world. Somewhere there's a girl who keeps hearing that her rights aren't important, that her future is in the kitchen, who's told she's not good enough, strong enough, brave enough, smart enough, tough enough. Somewhere there's a girl who sees this woman ready to be America's first female president, who sees her standing up to hate, to bullies.
Kamala, you don't have to say it. Kamala. Kamala.
And to people who would set every American woman back decades.
Ours is a fight for freedom. The freedom of a woman to make decisions about her own body and not have her government telling her what to do.
Why does Kamala do it? Because somewhere there's a girl.
Yeah. Pretty significant stuff. So point is, great work being done. Take issue with one of the things as a representation of the social media incentivized garbage that we see, just because of the way social media algorithms work, what plays, what gets clicks. Some, even with the right intentions, pursue less than ideal means for an admirable ends. And I think we should be better as we pursue, as a movement, really justified goals. Let me know what you thought in the comments. I'm curious to hear if any of you disagree. And you can support the show, get the members only bonus show by clicking the join button below.